Hello.
Hello, hi, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. Thank you, ma'am.
Good. And just so you know, I do have a reservation in about 20 minutes. And so when they call, then I'm going to have to go.
Okay, no problem, ma'am.
Okay, great. So
Uh,
what is your name?
My name is Zahirul Islam. I am from Bangladesh.
Well, it's very nice to meet you. My name is
Nice
Sally.
to meet you too, ma'am. Uh,
And can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Actually, ma'am, I am at Saudi Arabia, pharmacy work. Then English necessary is everything is. So I think is a Cambly is the best platform. I think is English. You suggestion how my improve your my conversation English language. Your suggestion, your advice.
Okay. And so how long have you been in the UAE?
Cambly.
Yeah, how long have you been using Cambly?
Actually, ma'am, 11 days this Cambly.
Okay.
I am new
Oh,
student.
new student. Okay,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
nice.
ma'am.
Very great. Very good. And how did you hear about Cambly?
Actually, ma'am, just English conversation they improved. How way? Bus.
No,
This English
but
language in
where,
talking to.
like, how did you learn about Cambly? Did somebody tell you? Did you see it, an advertisement online? How did you learn about Cambly?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, online I get it, Cambly. Then I get talking to this to with this sir.
Okay. Okay, great.
Yeah,
Great. And you found it good so far? You like it so far?
yeah, yeah, ma'am.
Okay, very good. And so, what do you like to do in your free time when you're not working or using Cambly?
Actually, ma'am, 88 hours work, then work finish. I go back home. I was television just as a English movies, English
Mhm.
conversation, English grammaticals. That's ma'am.
Okay. Okay, very good. Very good. And do you use a lot of English at work or just a little bit?
Actually, ma'am, little, no more, little. I learn grammatical. I learn articles. Some, no, very much, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Excellent. That's great. Um, let's see. How are things going there with COVID-19?
Ma'am, actually, COVID-19, I stay Bangladesh, and then Saudi Arabia, and after one year, before the 1 years, then I visit Bangladesh. Then Bangladesh
Mhm.
stay, then the COVID situation is the coming COVID situation. But I I go another country. No, then I stay in Bangladesh and with my family.
Okay. So it's getting better or worse in Bangladesh?
Yeah, now Alhamdulillah, ma'am, now better.
It's now better.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
Okay. And so do you plan to go back to Saudi Arabia or will you stay in Bangladesh now?
Actually, ma'am, I just Saudi Arabia coming in for work for work. Work,
Okay.
yeah, 2 years after then 4 month, 3 month, month vacation. Then I go Bangladesh with my family,
Mhm.
stay 4 month, 3 month, then go back my workplace.
Okay. Okay. So you spend the time of the year back and forth.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, very good. And does your family come to visit you in Saudi Arabia?
No, 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 ma'am. I
No.
live alone, but our family live in Bangladesh.
Mhm. Okay. I was just wondering if maybe they came to visit and to come as a holiday to Saudi Arabia.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Because I used to live in Costa Rica, and I would come back to Canada, and then sometimes my family would come down to Costa Rica. So
Oh,
it was nice that we could do both.
oh.
Mhm.
Where in, ma'am,
So,
your Canada tornado, or when place your city?
it's Calgary.
Oh, I am
So
interested go Canada, but I not get it as a work visa worky. I try
mhm.
to
You
try.
tried? Mm. It's, I've heard it's very difficult.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
Very, very difficult. I don't know what the process is, but I've heard it's very difficult.
Yeah, man, ma'am. Actually, lot of man, I with tell me with mobile. He said, actually application online application, then kalam get it job. I try maybe uh, 1,000 application and I sent, but I did not get it.
But no, well, that's disappointing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. But and when did you try? How long ago was it?
Actually, ma'am, the glass maybe Canadian Glassdoor, Indeed.com, Canadian uh, uh, Canadian job.com. This is the website, and
The
I try.
websites.
Yeah,
Mhm,
yeah, yeah, website.
mhm. But how long ago? Like when did you apply for all the jobs?
How long? Maybe 2 3 months, ma'am. 2 3 3 months. I tried.
Okay. Yeah, well, being in the still in the middle of the pandemic,
Yeah, yeah,
it's even harder to be hiring foreigners for jobs when there's lots of Canadians looking for jobs too. So it's more difficult right now.
yeah, yeah, ma'am. I am actually, ma'am, bachelor degree complete, and pharmaceutical experience,
Mhm.
uh, 12 years.
Okay.
Marketing and everything is experience 12 years. But I try, I see, then
Mhm.
future.
Yeah, maybe again in the future as things, kind of change with the economy because I think just right now it's just a hard time for
Yeah,
many. But yeah, don't give up.
yeah, ma'am. Actually, Saudi Arabia work as pharmacy, but salary is very simple, ma'am.
Okay.
I try. I think my lifestyle, my family lifestyle, change and go move another country.
Mhm.
Actually, I interest Canada, but
Right, but how is though if your salary is simple, but how is the cost of living?
yeah, yeah, ma'am. Saudi Arabia cost very expensive, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. But it's still better the salary is better even with that cost of living than being in Bangladesh?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, Bangladesh work no problem, but salary problem.
Oh.
Salary maybe some no more, no very much. Some salary
Mhm.
that did not my family and family as a work. Everything is very
Very low.
problem. Yeah.
Mhm. Yes. And Canada, I mean, Canada, the salary is probably for what you do, probably pretty good, but Canada's becoming very expensive.
Yeah, ma'am.
It's becoming every time I'm here, I just, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe how much this is now." And, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe how much this is now." Like, it's it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
becoming
ma'am.
very
I know.
expensive.
Yeah, I know, but Canada lifestyle, Canada
Hmm.
man, oh man, is very, very good, ma'am.
Yeah.
Very, is a suitable
Are
place.
you do you like really cold weather?
Yeah, no problem, ma'am. Cold, hot, no problem. Yeah, ma'am.
It's this year it's really cold.
Yeah,
So
ma'am.
the last few days with the wind chill, it's been between -40 and -50.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
so
ma'am.
cold. It's
Uh,
crazy. I hate it. I hate it. I do. I hate it. It's so cold.
yeah,
That's why whenever I talk to people and I think it's great, they want to come to Canada. I'm like, it's great. I'm like, but it gets really, really cold.
yeah. Summer season, summer season. How summer season is a hot.
Uh, Generally 30, can get up to 35 sometimes. At 35 is not normal. Although with climate change last year,
Yeah.
they had a heat wave of 46 degrees Celsius.
Actually, ma'am,
And that's
Saudi
crazy.
Arabia 55
I
high.
know that's unbearable. That's too hot.
Yeah, ma'am.
Too hot. I mean, I think because here where I'm at, the weather's very dry. So, which is nice in a way because humidity makes it feel hotter or colder. Um, so that kind of 30 degrees with a dry temperature, that's good. 35's starting to get hot. So for me, I think the summertime here is beautiful. I think it's
Uh,
perfect. There are some days that it does get pretty hot, but generally speaking, I think it really is great in the summertime.
very good.
But it's one of the few places in the world that we could say can go from, I mean, extreme heat, maybe in some places +40. That's very rare. I would rather stick with the
Yeah,
+35 is more realistic on a normal basis. So +35 in the summertime to
yeah,
easy -30, -40 in the wintertime.
yeah.
And that time change, like summer, June, July, August. So even in August, if you're at +35 in August, by September, October, the end of October, so 2 or 3 months later, it could be -35.
Uh, how month, ma'am? The winter stay 6 month.
Usually by the end of October, there's snow and it could already be down to -20.
Yeah.
So the end of October through till
Mm.
April, we can have snow. We can have nice days, though. It can be +15, +20. It could be -10, -15 and snow. So April is really an iffy month. By May, occasionally it will snow in May, but usually the temperature is nicer, +15, +20, but there is a very slight chance of snow in May.
Uh,
So there's
yeah.
winter can be very long. Mhm.
Winter very long. The short time summer season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, ma'am, Saudi Arabia two season. I see two seasons. Winter,
Mhm.
summer season. Winter maybe 4 months. 4 month.
Okay.
Then 8 month summer season.
Summer season.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually 5 month just more a lot of summers too hot, too very
Yeah, yeah, summer
yeah,
gets very hot there. And
yeah.
what about rain? How much does it rain in the winter time or not even really much rain?
Yeah, actually, ma'am, Saudi Arabia winters now today rain, very rain, yesterday rain. Winter season
Okay.
is the coming rain, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Good. Yeah, here it's in Canada we have 4 seasons, but some of them spring and fall are really short. They're not 3
yeah,
months long each.
yeah.
Um, but the rain spring, fall, and summertime, it could rain any of them. So it's not just limited to the springtime or something. So they can but it doesn't Generally, it doesn't rain a lot, like a lot of days in a row. It's really unusual to have several days in a row rain, maybe 2. If it's been 3, it's like, "Wow, it's raining again today," and then there'll be the sunny days and nice warm days again for a while. So
Yeah.
it's it's nice that way, especially if it's been really hot for a few weeks. It's nice to have that day or 2 of rain, cools everything off, cleans everything up, waters the grass and the trees, and they get water and stuff, and then it's warm again. So it is good that way, but it's
Yeah,
just the
ma'am.
winter's so long and cold.
Yeah, ma'am. That's
Mhm.
a natural climate. You,
Mhm.
yeah, ma'am.
Every place has something.
Yeah, yeah,
We
ma'am.
have cold, some places have hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, you know,
Yeah, it's a gift.
way too hot,
God
it's
gift.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God give you naturally. Yeah, ma'am.
We have something, it's like there's no perfect place. You're
Yeah,
always
yeah,
gonna have something to deal with. It's always
yeah,
something.
yeah, ma'am.
Uh,
What do you do, ma'am, as a beside this family?
I also am a writer, so I
Mhm.
write about basically within the travel industry. So that's been pretty slow recently, and I'm a life coach.
Oh, how
Mhm.
old are you, ma'am?
I'm 45.
Oh, I am 31 years old, ma'am.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah.
And do you
What
have
do your
children?
sorry, go ahead, ma'am.
Do you have children?
Yeah, yeah, ma'am. I have two daughters, ma'am.
Oh, nice, nice. How old are they?
Actually, ma'am, big daughter is 11 years old and a small 5 years old.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, ma'am.
That's nice.
Yeah. What do your husband do, ma'am?
I am not married.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. No, I'm single, so
Oh, you live in
mhm.
with your father family? Yeah.
No, I'm just right now I'm just in Canada visiting. I live in Spain. I moved to Spain about 5 years ago.
Oh, you live in Spain?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
So,
I
I
know
don't like
Spain.
winter. I don't like winter. I'm like, "That's it. I've had enough. I'm out."
Your family members they live in Spain?
Nope. Just me.
Oh,
Just me. So, yeah.
very good, ma'am.
Mhm. Well, Spain is the 3rd, so I went from Canada, I moved to Costa Rica, from Costa Rica, I moved to Spain.
Oh, now
So,
maybe, ma'am, Europe weather winter season same. Canada
yeah.
same winter. Oh,
Mhm. Yeah,
USA, Canada, Europe.
Europe, parts of Europe is similar to Canada, but, a lot of it doesn't get as cold as Canada, and then the southern part definitely doesn't. In Barcelona, a cold day in Barcelona is 3 degrees, so for
Oh,
it to get below 0, very, very rare that maybe
yeah,
overnight, it might go below 0, but never not during the day.
yeah, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, I have one friend, the Portugal. He said
Mhm,
mobile. Said he said the more very much the cold
mhm.
Portugal.
Portugal does get quite cold and windy. I've heard
Hmm.
windy and cold, being on the West Coast, and a lot more rain,
Yeah, yeah.
a
Portugal
lot more
outside,
rain.
ma'am. Actually, maybe river, la sea. Portugal
Mhm,
outside,
yes, yeah,
rounding.
yeah, because
Uh,
they have all the wind and everything from the sea, and it's very humid. So even if it might say it's 10 degrees outside, but because it's also very humid and potentially windy, then it
yeah, yeah,
feels really cold. So it's
yeah,
not
ma'am.
always just that temperature number that matters.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, ma'am, every country is different
Yeah.
weather, different
Mhm.
climate.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah,
It's all Yeah, as somebody said to me one time, they said, there's no perfect place. The
Yeah,
perfect place is in our head. In our head, we have the perfect place. It's whatever we like, but in the world, they said it doesn't
no,
exist.
no problem, ma'am. You will come in Bangladesh. Bangladesh weather very good, ma'am.
It might be too hot though. How hot does it get?
Bangladesh climate is very good. Um, Winter season, maybe fourth season, winter, summer,
Okay.
spring. Yeah.
Mhm.
Bangladesh is very good weather.
Well, maybe some to Bangladesh.
Yeah, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am. No problem, ma'am. You're welcome.
Yes, maybe after everything with this whole COVID situation is done,
Yeah,
then
yeah, ma'am. This is the COVID
of
situation is the
course.
main problem.
Yes,
All country is the main problem, ma'am.
of course. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
it's but they say next year should be getting better.
yeah,
The
ma'am.
World Health Organization figures it probably won't be a pandemic next year. It'll go down to an epidemic. So
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, we're still going to have it. It's never going away, but it'll hopefully start to be getting better and more under control.
yeah, ma'am. Actually,
Hopefully, I hope so.
worldwide, this is the economics is the problem as a pandemic situation.
Hmm.
Every country, every
Of
man,
course.
woman. Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
ever even here in Canada, they started to put in some new restrictions, and kids were supposed to go back to school on Monday, and they
yeah, yeah,
said
ma'am.
they're waiting an extra week to see because the numbers are increasing right now. But we've just celebrated our Christmas festivals and activities and New Year tonight. They know that the numbers are going to go up and then they should start to come down again.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
It's to be
Main point, yeah,
expected.
ma'am.
Hmm.
Yeah, ma'am. Pray, my God.
Hmm.
Actually, everything is main problem.
Hmm.
Yeah, ma'am.
But we'll get through it. It'll eventually end, and we'll be happy to be over it.
Yeah, 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 ma'am.
So um, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. So do you you're in Saudi right now. Do they do any? Oh, I'm sorry, my reservation is calling now.
No
So
problem,
I'm
ma'am.
gonna have to
Thank you
go.
very much. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
It was very nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you, ma'am. Okay,
Okay,
bye,
bye
bye,
bye.
bye, bye, ma'am.